It's getting kind of dark, but yeah, we went ahead and removed the battery tray and then take manifold. Already started taking off some of the engine harness right here. But yeah, it's actually pretty worse than I thought. Like this transmission gear thing doesn't even have the watch. I'm gonna pull this off right now. Look at that. It doesn't even have the wires on here, so I see why it wouldn't start. So we got all that issue, a bunch of other issues, but yeah, we'll pick this up next clip. About to have it out, so I'll show you guys right now. See if I can maneuver this out. Not too sure what's the best way. Alright, it wasn't one more set there. It was just a zip tie that was on there. Alright, now we can get this out.
Abba? 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 Yes? Okay. Abba. Abba? Sammy.
Just like that. Alright, just like that, the engine harness is out. So we'll probably pick this up in the daytime, but I'll show you guys what I had to do. So engine harness is out. With engine here. Basically I had to remove the strut bar. I removed the power steering because there is one 10mm bolt you want to get right behind here. So there's one 10mm. The hardest part, honestly, about doing this is probably the clips down here, which is going to be like your cam sensor, your oil pressure, like on your Halden sensor. I'm gonna show you guys. I think it's going to be these, yeah. And then be one you can't really see, but this one you just pull off. We got that one. We got this one, which goes through the oil filter, I believe, Halden. This is your cam sensor right here. And then you got another sensor. I don't know what that was for, but that's like the hardest part, honestly, to do this whole thing. But engine harness is out, and probably in the daytime we're going to be picking this up. So I'm pretty sure if I were to stick on this for one, I only work on it for about like a couple hours a day, or maybe an hour a day. This probably takes 4 hours to remove. For me, maybe a little bit sooner if I actually took my time. I mean, if I actually focus on it, like instead of day by day. But other than that, oh yeah, I did take off this one mount right here because there's one sensor under here, which is, no, I don't know what it is. No, it's this sensor right here. That one's very annoying. You got to take the mount out. I could not unclip this for the life of me. But yeah, we'll pick this up when we start installing the new one. Alright guys, we're going to be putting in the new harness now. We got the new one off, or the old one off. It was destroyed. So let's go ahead and run the new one in, and we're going to see how far we get. Hopefully we get pretty far today. We got a few hours to work with. Get her done. So we got this one. These over here basically. And you can see the old harness is still in here. We're going to run it back this way. I wish I could show you guys more of a top view, but I really don't have anything to show you guys. Or else I could show you guys how to kind of run this. Let me see if I can find a better spot for you guys. If I can. That took like 4 or 5 minutes just to do that. So basically I'm just gonna run it run this along here, get the power, basically this piece into this spot. So let me actually get this into place, show you guys more or less after. Unless you guys want this long video, I can. Let me actually set you guys up and just start working my way around. Alright, I had to get another SD card. I ran out of memory. But yeah, I'll set you guys up so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I basically wrapped up all around here, back there, the hard part, back there. So we got all of this done. So let me set you guys up. We're actually working on all of this stuff right here. So let me see. Done. We're gonna put some more 10 mils in. Gonna do some grounds. 2 screws here. Then that one connector goes in there, so good to tighten it up. We got the, I think, rest of everything in and plugged in. Like I think I'm gonna put the battery on, and then I'm gonna go get some gas and octane booster and injector cleaner. Basically, this whatever's in here is probably old gas, so we're gonna fill it up with good gas, and we get a big container. And then octane booster, and then we're gonna see if we could start this up. So we'll be right back after I get gas. But I got the battery right here. And then yeah, we don't need a radiator to start it. We just won't start it for too long. That's the only thing. So yeah, so we got the power and ground. Everything looks good. But yep, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we have gas, we got injector cleaner, octane booster, and we got 5 gallons of 91 gas. Wish you could put more in, but I don't want to keep making trips, so we're just going to do this and then see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and start filling this up, and we're going to see if it starts. The injector cleaner has been set in. We want to make sure everything's cleaned out. 5 gallons of 91 gas. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the battery and see if it starts. So I guess I'll put you guys down again and see what happens. Alright, no radiator, so we'll try to make this pretty quick. Starts. Alright, then we call the owner, let them know it starts. And we're going to be doing some more maintenance. You can see a lot of stuff going on this channel regarding this car. We're going to do the maintenance, timing belt, valve adjustment, spark plug, literally everything. It's been sitting for 9 years. So now that we know it starts, it's running a little rough, but obviously we don't have everything plugged in. And it's been sitting for 9 years. So we're going to try to get everything all cleared out. And I'll keep you guys posted. So I'll see you guys in the next clip.